Some breaking news now from Celebration, where Osceola Fire tells us a car went into the water there. This happened near the Celebration Town Center.
Very sad news out of Celebration, Florida, where a 71-year-old Pennsylvania man unfortunately lost his life when his car went into the water near the Celebration Town Center. Now, of course, Woovian's main concern is how is this going to affect Adam the Woo? And Adam, well, that was his concern too. Woovians inundated Adam's comment section yesterday, and he had this post out pretty quickly after it was announced. Now, I want to give Adam a little bit of the benefit of the doubt, hoping his heart is in the right place here, but to just immediately talk about how it affects you, because you hang out there, you drink your coffee there. I'm sorry, Adam. Most normal people, their main concern is not going to be you in this situation. And then he awkwardly says his thoughts and hearts go out to the people. Probably wanted to say thoughts and prayers, but then thought I shouldn't say prayers because that'll alienate some of my weird edgy Woovians. How many hearts does he have? Then he posts a picture of the car actually being taken out, gets backlash about that, removes the picture, but the statement is still up. So Clueless Woo strikes again. And of course, in his haste to get this out, he doesn't even get the story itself right by saying those in the car did not survive. The one person, they always said it was one person. And then you have some Woovians that shared some very heartfelt sentiment that their heart went out to the families, but yet this person here got married there. So absolutely, they'll always have a connection to that place. And then additionally, you had just absolutely crazy comments where people were hoping that it didn't ruin the rest of the South Korea trip, where they were thanking Adam for the news that they couldn't find it anywhere. No news outlets were talking about it. From the get-go, news outlets were talking about it. How do you think people heard about it? So in the end, it's all about Adam, as it always is, and majority of the Woovians would have it no other way. Let's get to the video. Seoul, South Korea. Seoul, my soul. Seoul, the capital since the Chosun dynasty, now finds itself at the whims of a vlogger looking for a good time.
Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here. As the recording of this, it is Tuesday, April 15th, 2025.
Ah, yes, tax day, but don't fret, Woovians. Remember, Adam has already taken care of his taxes. He's not on the run in South Korea, at least not this year. Adam informs us he's up bright and early, so suck it, trolls, and he is going on a tour. It's theme park time, baby.
Which I believe is an hour commute, maybe a little more, maybe a little less, give or take a few minutes.
Oh, you little devil with the subtle troll. We know what you're doing.
As I venture outside of Seoul, just a little bit outside of Seoul,
Adam wants to assure us that although he is breaking a proclamation of leaving Seoul proper, it's not very much, though.
And just see where the day leads. I heard there might be some fantastic animals there and some attractions that might tickle my fancy a little bit.
Nice, even though he knows full well where he's going, Everland. He was told by Woovians about it from day one. He already knew about it prior to coming here. He knew about it in Lotte World. It's still going to be a heckin' adventure, and I don't even want to know what the exchange rate is for tickling his fancy.
I'll be shuttled over to Everland. I just met up with the contact person here. Said I'm in bus number 1, group 1. This is the layout of Everland. Holy cow. It's like a full-on theme park.
Again, not a shock. He's fully aware of what it is, and I'm glad our VIP traveler is in bus number 1, group number 1.
A little pigeon down there.
And that's all he says. Thanks, Adam.
Here's the bus.
No one states the obvious better than our man Woo. Adam had said earlier that it could be a tour bus or a tour van, so finally, the suspense is over. We know what it is. Tour bus achieved.
All right, we have arrived. Took just close to an hour. My first Korean rope drop. Ah, yes.
come to South Korea for the rope drop experience. Adam is so happy that he gets in quickly, very little security, just the way the Woo wants it.
Whole flower area, the guide was telling me. Lots of animals, a couple different safaris.
Ah, yes, safaris. Now keep that in your back pocket because that's going to come back to haunt Adam. As much as he loves talking about queue lines, he's going to be in a long one, and it's going to take the wind out of his sail. But first, Adam is interrupted mid-sentence by unruly South Korean teens.
Look, everyone's just running. Yeah. Please do not run. Walk to your next destination.
Karen the Woo International Edition. Don't you children know this whole place is for the Woo and his entertainment? Slow down.
닥쳐요. 늙은이 우.
The floodgates have opened.
Uh-oh. Social anxiety achieved. We need some Americana, and we need it right meow.
It's kind of a classic, almost like Americana feel to it through here. The cafe, the classic cars.
Nice. Just what the doctor ordered. Is it too much to ask for a DeLorean?
Marilyn Monroe over here. Yeah, a little Americana going on through here. Cafe.
Classic cars.
On the side of the mountain, take a look at this little kind of village down in this little area down in here. Check all that out. There are some fair type of rides, just like one of those swinging pirate ships. You know, some theme parks have those as well.
Yes, like hundreds around the world, but of course they all remind him of home.
The running is definitely not. Most places will not let you run in a theme park, but not here.
Oh my gosh, Karen the Woo in full effect.
Wait, I thought you weren't here for this video.
I'm not.
They were just running, just charging through this place. It's going to be a really busy day.
Still at it. Karen the Woo with a third mention. And how does he know it's going to be a busy day? You've never been here, Adam.
Panda World exhibit is right over there. There's this little walkway that you can go down to the lower portion of the park. Almost looks like a back lot of sorts.
Oh, sure, I need it.
You know I'm going to go on this. It's almost like a ski lift type of thing.
So many member berries here. So, Adam, the only question I have is, will you be getting your ski lift on?
I will definitely be getting my ski lift on. So it's going to be I'm going to do the relaxing stuff today.
It's about time, Adam. You need to relax, said every Woovian everywhere. Probably. No, they probably do it with everybody, but I love that was pointed out very strongly to Adam to be quiet. Somebody should walk around all of South Korea when he's there with that sign.
Look at that.
Shh. Be quiet.
I changed my mind on the ski lift. Looks like it just goes down. Doesn't even go that far down the hill, and the line was very lengthy.
So if you're scoring at home, go ahead and mark through ski lift, not taking the ski lift. And if he thinks that's a long wait time, you're not going to like what's coming, Woo.
All right, into bird paradise now. Holy cow, there are tigers down here. They're just standing right over there.
What gives, tigers? Why are you just standing there? Woo paid good money for this. Do a trick or something. Say hi to your mother for me.
The seal and the sea lion in here. Going to space?
Second Adam cackle incoming. Wow, that may be one of the longest Adam cackles in recent memory. I'm going to check with the judges on that. Judges? Oh, the judges have left. Adam thought that the guides had laid down a delectable salad for him to enjoy, but then he realized it was the animal's food. Easy mistake anybody could make, Adam.
Right over into Lost Valley now.
Oh, Adam, I just love your adventures. I love you went into Lost Valley. It made me think of Hill Valley, right? Right?
Lost Valley Wild Road, which I think is like a safari type attraction.
The next time you hear from Adam, that youthful exuberance will be gone. Broken by a long line, or queue line, if you will.
I've already been in this line for about an hour. Didn't realize it was going to be that lengthy of a ride, or a line, but almost to the front. And there's still another room. Goodness gracious.
So it's about an hour and a half before the world traveler of the decade is able to finally get on the safari. But he's in too deep. He can't back out. He must do it. And he does.
두명 시작한 수영소를 오른쪽에 보시면 알파카 친구 있어요. 알파카는요 체구가 작고 갈색. 이 사람 지금 카메라 단골이 앞에 왔대요. 이게 무슨 일이야? 어떡해? 여러분 저희 그럼 타고.
I thought we were listening outside the Woo's hotel room there for a second.
다치지 않도록 안쪽으로 넣어주세요. 여러분 양쪽에 컴퓨터.
I hope Adam the Woo is enjoying these amazing special effects.
와우, 코싱아 사랑해. 와우, 소리 지르면 돌발 행동을 합니다. 우리 예쁜 눈 카메라 렌즈로.
Giraffe coming in for one of those woo kisses. Adam is okay. At the end, Adam demoralized and confused, but can still muster.
That was really good. Really good. Back up on the ski lift called the Human Sky.
See, Adam is getting his ski lift on. Adam doesn't lie to us unless he's lying to us.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the safari. It was awesome. Especially how much time they spent at each spot. They would drive, stop. She would explain some stuff. Obviously, I couldn't understand what she was saying.
But Adam is sure it was great.
Going up the mountain.
Really creepy to read some of the Woovian comments. One said, well, Adam, you're just a kid at heart, and I like it. And then this one. Are we watching the same video, sir? Not only is Adam not enchanted with South Korea, he's already forgotten South Korea, and he's still there.
Whenever I'm at other theme parks like Disneyland on Main Street, I'll get Starbucks.
He then gives more examples of where he gets Starbucks because I guess that was needed, and he decides to get one here.
This Starbucks and cruise around with the coffee.
Hopefully this will perk Adam up after the nightmare that was the safari. Let's get our kid back in action.
Skyliner, anyone? Skyliner, anyone?
Everything reminds him of her.
Let's do it. It's called the Sky Cruise here, though. Sky Cruise.
Adam's amped up. Let him on the Sky Cruise, everybody. He talks about it might be a tight squeeze to get more than one person on board, but when is he going to have a guest over here? At least not on camera.
I feel like I'm on the freaking Skyliner right now. Sky, what do they call the Sky?
Adam's on cloud nine now. He feels safe in the warm embrace of the Walt Disney bosom in South Korea at a different park.
See if it's kind of a similar type of landing. Yeah, pretty similar.
Similar landing, Pete.
They even have kind of like a little facades over there, like a town, like the kind of the town in the background. All right, parade came through. Absolutely way better than I expected it would be. I was thinking it's kind of nothing on the level that they had. They had a lot of different beautiful floats.
We're not quite sure what Adam expected from the parade because he never alludes to that. He also says he wasn't quite sure what was going on, didn't catch the name of the parade, but it was awesome.
I really enjoyed the parade. I was expecting them not to have anything on that level, but the parade was, in all honesty, I really liked the parade. I did.
But what did you expect from it, Adam, and why do you think the Woovians thought you wouldn't like it?
Just so many flowers down here. Really amazing.
I always say that same thing very loudly whenever I visit the Home Depot garden section, and then I'm asked to leave. Adam finally gets closer to what he thought was an old West town.
Evidently, it's called the Holland Village. It's a recreation of Holland buildings, Holland architecture over here.
Oh, wow. That's really lucky that they named it Holland Village then.
It does kind of have a Six Flags Magic Mountain kind of vibe to it.
South Korea, a land of vibes, and not one of them South Korean.
Here they have some, they're also getting in on the popcorn buckets. It's a tiger character popcorn bucket, cinnamon roll popcorn bucket.
Woovians, you better appreciate this. Adam is laboring. He can barely get out what he's saying.
So there it is, Peter Pan. I love that the worker is like has a chant too. It's like giving a cadence and like motivating everybody or giving a little narration over it.
Adam thankful not only that he saw his spirit animal, Peter Pan, but also that he saw something in English. Yes. And if you'll notice, Adam's not writing a whole lot of anything. You fool him once with the long line, you're not going to fool him again. Nice try. He'll just film other people on rides.
Log ride now splashing down. There it is. Yep, there's their log ride here. Coming in hot right there. The line's pretty dang long. It's called Thunder Falls.
Woovians are loving it. They are living vicariously through Adam, living vicariously through the people that are riding that.
There. Okay, Aesop's Village. And honestly, theming on point through here looks really, really awesome. Theming on point.
That's enough of a recommendation for me. Plane tickets booked.
Great little fairy tale land through here. Look at this building right here. It's just so cool looking. It's just like, I don't know, it's just like a neat little fairy tale land.
You know, why have we not made this man ambassador to South Korea? I mean, come on.
Or maybe it might be the tortoise and the hare. Oh, I think it is. I think it might be. Yeah, look at this. The tortoise and the hare story.
Oh, cool. The tortoise and the hare. Absolutely. You know, it's not always the fastest or the flashiest or the best that wins the race. It's the one who's consistent. Wait a minute. This sounds familiar.
The tortoise never stopped, and it was the tortoise who finished the race first. It's all about continuing on. Not how fast you go, but just having the consistency to keep moving.
So a little sad trombone music. I know. It's very tragic. Adam, one of the consistent things about international travel is his desire to get up above everything. He wanted to do that here in the Ferris wheel, but alas, he's not seen it move all day. But hey, he's got the next best thing.
Here you can kind of peek down into one of the many, many multi-levels of this park down there. That's kind of like their Dumbo. Look, it actually is flying elephants underneath. It's undercover though, it's not out in the elements.
I think if Adam even tried to get on that ride, he would be caned on the spot. Now, do we see a little throwback Adam here? The attraction is obviously closed, the Ferris wheel. Is Adam gonna sneak onto a closed ride?
Would be like, so I guess I could just step inside and see the size of what the ride vehicle would be if I was able to sit in it.
Adam taking a quick look to make sure he's not being watched.
This is kind of how it would be right here, but again, the Ferris wheel is not working today. But
yeah, this is exactly how it would be. You know, Woovians, if you want the full effect, violently shake your phone or shake your TV. Probably don't shake the TV. You know what? Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Well, yeah, definitely a little too big to sit side by side with someone there.
You know, this is interesting and whatnot, but I keep wondering, are there other ski lifts? And if so, would Adam tell us about it?
Interesting. This is not the same ski lift as I was on earlier.
Yes, thank you, Adam.
So I'll go up the hill.
So as Adam goes up the hill to fetch a pail of piping hot caffeinated beverage, I wonder if he'll find something equally cool to this.
Oh, could it be? Could it be Spooky Funhouse?
Well, I mean, yeah, it clearly says it right there. Oh, no. Has Adam been away from America long enough that he can't read English anymore?
Or house. You know what I'm saying, though? Because this is the way in. This is the way in.
Adam is all over this. He's discovered the sign, read it multiple times. He's discovered the entrance, read that multiple times. Get this man in the Spooky Funhouse.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Bring it on. This is the kind of stuff I love. It's like a fair walkthrough. It's like a carnival walk. Ooh, look. Pepper's ghost. A real Pepper. It's a real ghost.
I thought Adam was frightened by himself for a second. Adam, I think, starting to come to terms with the fact this is mainly for children. How does he feel about it?
This is kind of cool. It's like a walking dark ride.
No, it's just like a walk through any type of haunted house. Consult Tampa J or Jacob the Carpetbagger even. And I thought you were all about haunt season.
Okay. We got the clock. Creepy. Very well done. Very well done.
Theming, no doubt, on point. kind of surprised that he's hung with this. I mean, this is very clearly for children. Very childish.
Wait a second. Wait. You got me.
One of the funniest sounds I think I've ever heard Adam make. That was like an old man scream. Ah!
Sounds like a nice little take on the stretch room effect. Standing on these like an organ. Look at this. I put my feet on here, and this organ like lifts up this ghost head.
Adam is hanging with this. He is going to make something out of not a whole lot. He's amazed at these mechanisms, again, clearly designed for kids.
Oh, look, you got your... You pooed it on me.
That last statement by Adam, to me, was the scariest part of that.
That was something. It says ghost, another haunted thing, or maybe a coaster. Asked if this was a coaster, and the team member said, no, it is a moving cart.
What he actually said was, move out of the way, I'm pushing this cart.
Right. Let's see what happens here. Shooting ghosts. Please type.
자리에 앉으면 우리는 손잡이 당겨볼게요. Pull down the lever first. Pick up the gun on the right side.
The old crotch Pete for the lonely Woovians, and oh no, Adam is locked and loaded. This can't be good.
What am I?
Okay, let me help you out, partner. You are Adam the Woo. That is a plastic gun that if we're to read the sign and believe it, you are to shoot ghosts with. Adam goes on to explain what truly doesn't need to be explained. It's pretty self-explanatory.
I like this. It's like a dark ride mixed with like kind of like new graphics where you're trying to like get the ghosts.
You know, Adam is truly going to ask for veteran discounts at places now. So Adam just continues on having a big old time until he has a pretty funny line here. I like it.
I'm not really angry at these ghosts. I don't really want to go after them. That was my score, 1,500.
Many a brave ghost lost their lives to show you a good time, Mr. Woo. I hope it was worth it.
Raptor Ranger trained hyper dinosaurs that will protect us and their nation over here. So this is Raptor Ranger.
Let me guess, Jurassic Park vibes, Jeff Goldblum reference, any of this ringing a bell? It reminds me more when he actually gets inside of a video game called Dino Crisis. Anybody remember that out there?
I hear him. I see him. Must be outside. They're in here. They're in like little tubes right here. There's one right there in this pod, and there's another one. Are they sleeping?
You know, without Adam to describe what he sees, how would we ever know what's going on? I mean, that's pretty amazing. Yes, they're sleeping. So again, shh, be quiet, Adam.
All right, gonna take, this is a much larger ski lift style.
Very abrupt end to that. I wonder if somebody else came in and Adam didn't have it all to himself, or is there a possibility that he just got bored with it and left? But I thought that was actually kind of cool. As Adam would say, the theming was on point.
Up I go, up the side, up.
Sky Pete, Feet Pete, and you guessed it, it reminds him of Gatlinburg, because of course it does.
Gatlinburg, the ski lifts in Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg area. Hello. I haven't been to Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg in a while. I used to go there every year for weeks at a time, sometimes a couple months at a time.
There was a funny part of this where a Woovian actually goes, felt like Dollywood vibes, and Adam says, yeah, and then another Woovian comes along and says, you should go to Dollywood if you haven't before, and Adam about loses his mind. He goes, I have been to Dollywood over 100 times.
Spin it around right there. We're getting the non-working Ferris wheel. I'm glad that there was two of these. I thought there was only going to be one.
Always time for one more Sky Pete, Feet Pete, Kid at Heart Pete, all the Petes, all the Petes. Remember too about Gatlinburg, Adam was kind of flirting with the idea of moving there. Now it looks like old Tampa J might be making that his new residence.
Find the butterfly egg. There they are. Oh my gosh, there's a bunch of them in here.
We get a nice little butterfly area, very reminiscent of Adam's Ecuadorian adventure. And of course, Adam is going to make it to the merch. And apparently there wasn't a whole lot of merch available. Even some Wovians who had been before said, we didn't get merch when we were there. They didn't even have magnets. But thankfully, there is an Everland magnet, and it's going home with Adam. He thought about some regional keychains, but decided, I'll go with the magnet. And that is something my wife actually has, is a very large keychain collection of all the places that not only we've been since we've been married, but she has been in her whole life. It's pretty impressive. It's heavy as all get out.
Walking back to the bus now. I'm gonna head back to Seoul.
And with that, Adam the Woo is going to call it a day. He heads back with the group on his way back to Seoul. And that's going to end our day together, too. I'm Aaron with Passing Through Productions. Appreciate you watching so much. Everybody have a great Wednesday. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, that makes all the difference in the world. I feel a million times warmer than I did.
Panic roofs or castles just missing a flag.
Doing some Olympic-y stuff.
I stroll through markets like a prince with a swag.
Freshly cooked